She is a strong woman who wants to revive her country, but has a crush on a small Taoist priest in the foundation stage, and even ran to her death for the painting. And she searched for Wang Shitong day and night, because the man was told that he would be a mother in a millennium. And the man is the father of the child. Now the old Dragon King pleads with the Empress to spare his friend. And if the man takes it seriously, even the Devil Lord, you may not be able to escape easily. The Jade Emperor is most afraid of being threatened. About to get angry, the old Dragon King explained that the man was favored by destiny. Fighting him is fighting against the sky. And the Emperor's anger is the opposite. Great, this is worthy of my husband. The old Dragon King was instantly stunned. He thought you were going to fight. But they were showing affection. The old Dragon King saw that it was his own people, and quickly added, your husband. The little brother might be an immortal. The Rain Emperor laughed heartily. There are no immortals in this world, but just a self-made problem. On the other hand, the man couldn't help but sneeze. Who's saying I'm fat? Time goes back a month ago. I was a time traveler. I'm good at singing, dancing, and predicting destiny. But every time I do, I need to consume merit. If I tell the truth, I can get skill rewards. But if I hide it, I will be punished by God. The last second, I told the bald guy that he would be single all his life. The next second, he directly overturned my table. I could have spent my merit to change his fate. But I'm not interested in winning or losing. Why should I help someone who overturned my table? A red-haired girl stopped me, little brother. Can you give me a fortune telling? But I could tell at a glance that he was not a normal human. He said it was so accurate. Ordinary people can't even tell that I'm a demon. So I told him I was a principled person. I meant I would charge 100,000 spirit stones. Tongzi was stunned. It was a huge amount of money. However, the more I did, the more he believed it. He even gave me a top-quality magic weapon, Qianzu. What can I get for eating the red pig? It can save lives at critical moments. Thinking of this, I naturally felt embarrassed. What's wrong? I immediately spent 10,000 merits to predict. It turned out that Hongzi was born in the Demon Kingdom. He transformed into human form 300 times and gained spiritual intelligence. When he stole the magic pearl at the age of 600, Confucius asked me expectantly about my future and fate. And his fate, a dying person, to discuss his future and fate. The next moment, he disappeared. The Devil Master is coming. After a flash of light, the Devil Lord Tu Shan Lan came towards me with a bad face. I offered my apology. I was speechless. This is not over. This rabbit dares to steal from the devil. I'm afraid it will implicate me. The divination just now was good. Why don't you do a divination for me? I quickly broke the hexagram. What, divination? I'm just a passerby. I wanted to leave, but was stopped by a group of guards. Isn't it just fortune-telling? We have no excuse to refuse. But this hexagram is a bit precious. The demon lord waved his hand and said, "Enough money." I said with a black-faced donor, "Actually, it's better not to know some things." The demon lord crossed his arms and was about to let the guards take care of me. I quickly presented a brush. I begged the demon lord for a word. I saw the demon lord wrote a random character, which almost scared me to death on the spot. I said, "Good heavens, he is worthy of being the devil." This broken system directly blackmailed me for 100 million. The demon lord urged, "Can't you figure it out?" I never keep useless people. What are you still doing? Kill him quickly. I quickly shouted to stop. Do you dare to divide it and pay? The demon lord's minions asked you how much. I laughed and said, "Not much. As long as you want. I'll make the demon kingdom my vassal state." Who gave you the guts to kill him? Wait, push him away a little. It can also hurt in the future. No. And you don't want to see the woman in 1,000 years, right? Listen up. I now ask you to do divination immediately. This purple gold gourd is your reward. But what I didn't expect was that he was taking care of his child. In 1001 year, he was worried about his son's education. His son doesn't practice and calculates the divination every day. In 1002, he was satisfied with his daughter's cultivation. In 1003 years, the fourth son started playing with his father's tomatoes. In 1004, the fifth son is about to be born. Seeing this, I already knew what was wrong. In 1010 years, the prophet will send you back home. The couple reunited. I looked at the hexagram with hopelessness. The demon lord still looked confused about the situation. How the hell am I supposed to end this? I am his husband. The Buddha urged Zhu Dao to speak up. If he doesn't say it, he would send me to the hell. In a hurry, the man had to choose the half-jade pendant rewarded by the system. I took a gamble. The system prompts that this jade pendant can let the devil do one thing. 3, 2. The devil kept counting down, and his face became more and more gloomy. I quickly bowed. Congratulations to the demon lord for having 5 sons. Happiness and 美满. Hearing this, the demon lord's murderous intent increased. I told him the situation of the 4 dolls, and even congratulated the 5th son. He has the appearance of emperor. Before he finished, the demon lord couldn't help but make a move. Such nonsense. You know my means. I was confident. If I tell a lie, I'll be struck by lightning. The next moment, a bolt of lightning struck me. The devil master was furious. You're talking nonsense. Tell me what kind of man can make me willing to have children for him. Coincidentally, it's me. Oh, really? The murderous intent in the devil's eyes is so intense that it is beyond description. Well, fortune tellers are all just fame seekers. Seeing this, the man quickly took out a half jade pendant. Lord Devil, calm down. Please take a look at this. The Devil Lord was instantly frozen and hurriedly asked where the jade came from. I smiled. It doesn't matter where it came from, but you have to promise me one thing, such as marrying me. The Devil Lord nodded and actually agreed. I was stunned. Really? Marriage is fine. The devil lord sneered at me with my face. What about marriage? I can ask you to die on the wedding night. Your death is not far away. How about 1,000 years later? I awkwardly smiled. I was just joking. I didn't make a wish. I hope you can return the jade pendant to me, and let me think about it again. But Shan Lan held onto the jade pendant tightly. The man took him away. I will treat you well. I took out a talisman from my pocket and run away quickly. You devil! Whoever wants to marry you, marry you. But you will never see each other again. But this move fell into the eyes of the devil lord. Was quite surprised. Who is he? Could ask the Dragon King to draw a talisman for him. He quickly asked if he should arrest you back. Shan Lan shook her head. She didn't go directly to the Sun and Moon Lake to ask the dragon. Actually, he has been busy these days. Occasionally helping the monsters with divination. He opened the seal to punish the old turtle who has harmed countless people. He even got lucky. He even got Qin Guoyunzi because he wants to collect, to meet you in the future as a bargaining chip to escape. However, it was a coincidence that the female swordsman came to the door. He is a feudal slave and the #1 swordsman in the world. The man held the cat Aoshin tremblingly. Jiang Lin, you made it hard for me to find you. The Buddha has ordered to catch Hobao. Jiang Jue ran, jumped out of the man's arms. He actually risked his life, stood between the Sword Emperor and the man. Sword Emperor, I have no connection with this person and have nothing to do with him. For this person, you can kill or cut as you please. The Sword Emperor snorted coldly. Since so, why not? While the opponent was facing away, Mao Ayoshin directly freezes. In a moment, he turned into a huge snow lion. Sir, now is the time. Run away quickly. The man and the beast were running fast in the forest. The man was panting heavily. He thought he had finally gotten rid of him. But when he turned around, he found that the Sword Emperor was already waiting for him. You must be tired. Why don't you surrender? To avoid the pain. You didn't even catch your boss. Why do you threaten me like this? Bye. Next, Men, Ming, or Canli Shenqing. But nothing happened. The man was cheated. The old dragon gave a fake. Li Jianhuang took out a shiny Dragon King token. This order can make all the dragon talismans in your hand 失效. The man was pushed to the limit. I have other means. Invite the true lord of Shanshan to exorcise demons. Li Jianhuang throws the Jin Dragon King experience. This summoning technique is not easy. So, you are a disciple of Shenchao Palace. The man said he had been in Shenchao Palace for months and was suppressed. It can't be considered a disciple. You've seen many things, Sword Emperor. Yes. I've never seen anyone who can invite the gods of Zhushao. Next moment, a pair of invisible hands emerged from void. This scene made the Sword Emperor take it seriously. He slowly opened the scabbard, Zhang Li. The Dragon King regarded you as his confidant. I, Qilong, regard you as my savior. Tianan Mountain Lord is willing to be your concubine. Now you can still summon the immortal from the sky. It's a pity that you met me, the Sword Emperor. The imposing aura emanating from the saw hand, pressing down with a tangible pressure. You, Emperor Jian, I am Jian Huang, known to all. I am a feudal slave, but they don't deserve my robbery. Just because they don't deserve my robbery. Today I will tell you, this sword is called Junye. After a loud noise, the giant head in the sky has been scattered into starlight. Now I have killed the god you invited. What else can you do? The man was completely dumbfounded. You are too strong. The man put his arms around you, thinking I had no backup. The man was still shouting for the magic beads. I'm here. The next second, he dared to run towards my ocean.